Bobby McClure, junior referee, they call him Rookie McReffington, saying he's not going to reverse the decision, but he is going to order a rematch for next month. Here comes Bobby McClure being dumped in the ring. He was hit over the head with a baton from John Diamond. That's a referee. Jumping sidekick. The trailer hitch puts the referee into the mat. As Twisted holds up the championship, the trophy, the personal title. It's not a TXW recognized title, but that's the White Trash Championship. Twisted said that's the tag team he belt, the Dim Trailer Boys. He needs a lot of help. I don't know why he feels so good about it. To be the main event on this card, it has to be a special match, as we have the number 1 seed Sigmn taking on the number 4 seed Donovan Daniels with Tony Lucassio in the TXW Heavyweight Title Tournament semi-final round. Jerry Lee already in the finals, awaiting the winner of this match. The following match is the TXW main event. Reminds me of maybe what the Reverend's going to be doing in prison tonight. You people stop the applause for Sigmn. We know who you are. Second of all, Sigmn, we're supposed to be tag partners, but what are you doing here? You're supposed to stay at home. Give me the win. Now you want to come here and wrestle? We'll wrestle. Wrestle. Now. What's wrestle mean? Wrestle. You people sit there and shut up. I'm going to do that for you, Don. Well, folks, the 90-pound loudmouth, the Italian Tony Lucassio. It's not like Donovan needs a mouthpiece, like the Doublemint twins for irritation. Loud, braggadocious ramblings. What they make up for, or what they lack, excuse me, in size and strength, they make up for that with ring savvy and just an endless, deep, bottomless pit, bag of tricks in their repertoire. They can take out almost anybody. Sigmn extending his hand. He's the number 1 seed in this tournament, the favorite to win it all, and Donovan slaps him, saying, you know what, kid? I'm not interested in being your friend. He's just a coward. Sigmn obviously has a little bit more strength. Been around the block once or twice. This is a guy that you may be seeing on Monday nights soon. Smoking $100 cigars, making stacks of cash, getting his thighs massaged by European models.
Hey, John, this the dude you're talking about? Yeah.
He's that good. But you know what? In the TXW, they're all that good. And Donovan Daniels No slouch himself. There's a lot of people, a lot of wrestlers wanting to know why they weren't invited to this tournament. And there's a lot of good ones. Sigmn returns the slap. But Donovan was one of 6 selected by the staff and the powers that be. I tell you what, he's been a good selection. Of course, he won a pre-qualifier tournament match against Ryan Luther. Tony Lucassio helped. Then he took on his longtime friend, number 5 seed Ryan Bilkey in the first round. Had to pull his tights to win that one. Which I consider that a small upset. Tony Lucassio wasn't here last month for some reason. He's been disciplined and fined for not showing up for the tournament. And he's lucky his man didn't lose. Now, we say he's a cheater, and he's diabolical. Wow, look at that move there. Using the rope to spin out of an arm bar. That's very nice. That's why he's the number 1 seed. Headbutt. Sigmn has a large head. His fans affectionately call him bobblehead. He uses the headbutt almost as much as Harley Race used to. Not even a 1 count. Maybe it was a 1 count. But regardless, the match will continue. But Donovan Daniels defeated Ryan Bilkey by pulling his tights. 1, 2, 3. He's cheated every match so far. We'll see how far it takes him. But I've heard TXW management is watching every one of these matches very closely. It's no secret, there's a lot of entertainment to the wrestling industry. And leagues around America allow certain leeway here for entertainment purposes. But when it starts to interfere in a title match situation, that's when they start getting a little bit jumpy, because you know what? We've got to let the actual competition side of this sport shine through more than the entertainment side. That's why this gym tonight is almost at capacity, or was. People love this sport for what it is, but when you bend the rules constantly, there's going to be consequences. And you don't want to go on Jerry Tipton's bad side. As Donovan Daniels uses that elbow, like I told you earlier in the broadcast, it's a very effective move to take out the wind. Tony not happy with his future champion, perhaps. So far, it's been fairly even, even though Sigmn seems to have control now. Well, there's a chop. You'll remember that one tomorrow when you're putting on your tank top. Donovan Daniels thought he was coming, he wasn't. Turns to the headline. Now again, I apologize that I'm calling this match without my partner, announce partner, the Reverend Jay Perky. Got a call earlier tonight that he was going to be late. Said he was with 2 ladies that normally accompany Sergeant AWOL and the Reaper. Found that hard to believe, since the women in the background sounded more like Sunday school teacher, nursery workers, or 75-year-old nuns than anybody that would wear fishnet stockings in front of single adult men. The next call I heard had something to do with Mexico, Rush Limbaugh in jail. And then he called me from jail crying a few moments ago. He's having a rough night. He may be let go of his announcing responsibilities, and if he is, we'll find someone to take his place, especially if he's incarcerated. And again, I apologize. To the match I go. Tony Lucassio gets in that bicep. Bone. whatever's sticking out there. After he cheated Sigmn there. Oh, that's a punishing move. Double boot. Using the slingshot momentum to ram that into Sigmund's rib cage and abdomen. Donovan showboating a little much for the fans. Trying to annoy or gain new fans, I'm not sure. But every time there's a maneuver that Donovan Daniels does and the referee's not watching, Spur's a very good referee. Of course, all three referees we've had here tonight have been excellent. Bobby McClure, Spur, and James Malenko. But Tony Lucassio takes a shot almost every time he passes that ring. You need to have 4 eyes to rep this match effectively. Sigmn uses some rights and a drop kick that probably grazed more than devastated there. It was effective enough to slow the attack. Donovan Daniels. Power slam, shades of Jerry Lee. Let's see if that's going to be it. No. 2 count and no. Nice move from Sigmn. It's typically Jerry Lee's finisher. We'll see that. Oh my. Tony Lucassio, I've said this before. He could be probably a wrestler in his own right. Very agile. Cat-like reflexes. Not a big guy, but we got some guys in here. Donovan Daniels isn't a big guy. He's in the tournament himself. There's a lot of people in the back wish they were in the tournament. Chris Cameron, Scotty Trojan, Sergeant A. Wall, Funk Master Lee, The Reaper, Pete Knox, The Menace, Wayne Adkins, Shane Andrews. Everybody wants to be a champion. Everybody wants to be the inaugural champion. Wow. What torque. Donovan Daniels got a lot of nice torque on that suplex. Let's see if it's enough. Lackadaisical pin attempt. You're not going to put him away, pal. Even with that gnarly hair flowing into his mouth. Sigmn in a compromising position. Boot to the face. Donovan Daniels looks like he's in control. What would it be like with Tyler ran his ways? I don't know if I could stand it. Side snap there. We're seeing a chin lock. Donovan Daniels loves to use this move. This is a good move. Not only is there a sleeper type effect to a smaller degree, you get to bridge the back with your knee, making it a surfboard type position. Causes a lot of pain. Sigmn is powered out, however. A reversal from Donovan Daniels. Gosh, that is a nice move from Donovan Daniels. He uses that move, the rising knee. Cuts off many an opponent that way from the comeback. Donovan, you're taking on the #1 contender, pal. You're going to have to use more than a knee lift to put him out. That right there will help you. Tony Lucassio, choking poor man. He's fighting for his life in the main event. Trying to get to the finals. The winner of this match takes on the #3 seed, Jerry Lee. As he won by count out tonight over the returning Deke Rivers. Deke Rivers had been retired for a while. Maybe the TXW seeded him a little highly based on past efforts. But in all actuality, Deke Rivers controlled a majority of that match. And his own man was the reason he lost that. It's hard to say. My favorite for the tournament with the win streak was Buggy Boy. But he was put out in the first round. And maybe my hopes were a little high for that. Would have been tough for Buggy Boy to defeat. Oh, nice DDT. Did you see his legs? God, he looked like a 2x4. Rammed into a That could be it. Oh my. Sigmn kicks out. That was an amazing DDT. That would have put me out for 2 weeks. Looks like the camera's been possessed by a local Native American spirit. It's starting to move on its own. We apologize for any jitteriness. I just made that word up. Well, Sigmn faked an up and over type move that many of the high flyers do out of the turnbuckle. He caught him with a back elbow, but he might have caught his own head. We talked about the circumference of his cranium. He might have clashed heads with Donovan Daniels. From this shaky perspective, I can't tell. Headbutts to the midsection. And a nice clothesline. And an elbow. Sigmund's on fire. Nice. Backdrop. Sigmund's feeling it now. Feels him out with a 2 count. Donovan Daniels coming right back. I've been impressed with Donovan Daniels in this tournament and the pre-tournament match qualifier. Here we go with a schoolboy. That could be it. No. What a great match. Double underhook. Let's see what happens here. Double underhook, sit down power bomb. No, 2 3/4. That was what he was wanting to use to put him away. Sigmn using that bobblehead of his to do his diving headbutt, but Tony Lucassio said, "No, man, we're not going out like that." Sigmn hurt himself on that top turnbuckle. Tony Lucassio, what a jerk. Wait a minute now, he may be able to land it. Yes, and he did. That should be all. Tony Lucassio is interfering in the match here by talking to Spur. Sigmn says, "Get the heck out of my life. You're costing me everything." Knocks him out of the ring. Oh, downward spiral with Donovan Daniels. That's his finisher. Oh my goodness. Tony Lucassio again interfering in a match long enough. Donovan Daniels should have been put out. Unbelievable. Well, Tony Lucassio, you should feel proud of yourself. I don't know how Donovan Daniels looks himself in the mirror at night using tactics like this. Has he won a match clean ever? Our #1 seed has been bounced out of the tournament. Sigmn saying, "Hey." Sigmn and Spur stunned both of them. Spur better watch himself. He's going to get himself hurt if he keeps touching these wrestlers, but still, that's funny. Well, here is the bracket. We had 6. Before that, we had 10. And now we're down to 2. Donovan Daniels, Jerry Lee. I apologize if the Reverend wasn't here tonight, folks. Say a prayer for him in his cell. This is Val Bean Pouncey in TXW Wrestling. Good night.